Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating a bowl of stew, when a very big spider sat down right beside her. She said, "There is plenty for you." Nursery rhymes are so much fun, aren't they, George? Curious George and I are so happy that you joined us today because we're going to have fun with some rhyme time, aren't we, George? Rhyming words are words that sound the same to our ear. They're fun to say and they're fun to hear, aren't they, George? They sure are. So let's start having some rhyme time, shall we, George? Help us out at home. Words that sound the same or rhyme are part of a family. Just like you and I and George are part of a family, words can belong to families too. So we're going to say some different word families together. I'm going to say the words first, and then when you see George come to you like that, you repeat the word at home. Are you ready at home? Are you ready, George? All right, let's start with the first family here, the at family. All of these words will sound like at the end. Cat, cat. Fat, bat. Hat, hat. Sat, sat. Mat, mat. That's the at family. Cat, fat, hat, sat, mat. Yay! Next we meet the N family. All of these words sound like N at the end. I'm going to say them, and when you see George, repeat. Pen, pen. Men, men. Hen, hen. 10, 10. Den, den. When, when. Yay! That's the N family. Pen, men, hen, 10, den, when. Great job. Meet our next family, George. The Ig family. That's fun to say. Ig, ig, ig. All of these words rhyme because at the end they all have the ig sound. Help George and I out. Pig, pig. Big, big. Wig, wig. Dig, dig. Fig, fig. Twig, twig. Hooray! That's the Ig family. Pig, big, wig, dig, fig, twig. Ig. Let's meet the Og family. All of these words end with the sound og. That's why they all rhyme, right, George? Help us out at home. Dog, dog. Log, log. Hog, hog. Fog, fog. Clog, clog. Hooray! The Og family, we did it. Dog, log, hog, fog, clog. The Og family. This is the Un family. All of these words end with un, so they rhyme. George, and you at home, let's do it. Sun, sun. Bun, fun. Run, run. Pun, pun. Bun, bun. Hooray! That's the Un family. Sun, fun, run, pun, bun. They rhyme. Rhymes are so much fun. I bet you had fun saying them at home. George and I sure did, didn't we, George? High five. And high five to you at home. Rain, rain, go away. Great big monsters want to play. Not tomorrow, pal. Today. I'm Miss Tara. I'm a teacher for WQLN. And George and I have already had a blast rhyming with you today. Now we're going to take you to a special place called Downtown Rhyme Time. Downtown Rhyme Time is a town that has the houses for all of the word families. As you can see, I just made these with envelopes. You can make them at home too. I took different envelopes and I put the names of the word families on each one. Now these are only a few of the word families out there. There's plenty of others. The all family, the ought family, the ish family, the L family. Oh, there's tons. So you could add as many homes as you can think of families. And then you can keep your village or your town up all the time. And as you think of other words, you can add them. So far, George, I have put in the words that we heard on the posters. But you can always think up more. For example, in my at family, I don't have the word bat. So if I think up a new word, I run and get a card that's blank, and I write the word on it and add it to its home. Bat. B-A-T. Bat is in the at family. There it goes with all its family members. You can use this to play games with people. You can take out all the cards and mix them all up and take turns saying the word or hearing someone you read you the word and then putting it in the right family on the Downtown Rhyme Time. Words are so much fun, especially when they rhyme. Let's play a game. Even the name of this word family game has a rhyme. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. Toe and row sound the same. They rhyme. This is an easy game that you can play at home with people in your family or when friends come over. All you do is make a tic-tac-toe board with a piece of paper and you fold it so you have 9 squares. Then you choose 9 different of your word family words. If you know how to write your letters and your words, you can write them 1 in each square. If you don't know how to write yet, that's okay. That's why we're learning together. But you could draw a picture, or somebody you know could draw a picture for you, and you can play along too. All right, so we're gonna pick out some words and then cover them up, and when you get 3 in a row, you shout out, tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row, and you're the winner. So I have a couple different ways to mark it. You can make little paper markers at home, or you can use food. I happen to have some cereal, but you could use dry noodles or beans or whatever you have. Okay? Now remember, there's way more words in our word families than there are in our cards. So every word will not be on our card. Soon as you see 3 in a row, shout out, tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. So we know which of these 2 cards is the winner. Okay? Let's start with the ig family, just for the fun. Let's see if we have this word. Wig. Wig. Do you see a wig? I don't see a picture and I don't see the word. It's okay, we don't have this word, but somebody else might have the word, but that's okay. We don't cover it every time. Let's try another ig word. Pig. Pig. Are you already pointing at our little piggy right there? All right, let's use a piece of cereal to mark him. And over here, I see the word pig. I'll use a piece of paper to mark that side. Pig. Let's try another one. How about the N family? 10. Do you see the number 10 over here? Very good. Down here is the number 10. And on this side, here is the number 10. Oh my, I have 2 in a row there, but remember, I need 3 in a row to make tic-tac-toe. Let's keep going. How about the at family? Let's see what we have in the at family. Oh, that's the one we just put in, bat. Bat. Do you see a bat? No, me neither. How about this side? Nope, no bat. Let's try another at. cat. Cat. Do you see a cat? I do too, right here. So we'll cover that up with a piece of cereal. And on this side, I see cat right in the middle. Cat. Okay, I still have 2 in a row, but no 3 in the row tic-tac-toe yet. Let's see. Let's do the Og family. See what we find in the Og family. I'm coming in. Dog. Og. Do you hear the Og? Dog. I see a dog down here. Still not 3 in a row. Do you see the word dog over here? Me too. Right up here. Oh, do you see what I see? 1, 2, 3. Tic-tac-toe. 3 in a row. We've got our tic-tac-toe right there. Right? How fun and easy. We're practicing our word families and playing a game at the same time. That's about as fun as it gets. Hey diddle diddle, the twiddlebugs fiddle, and Gladys moos at the moon. Barkley barks to see such sport, and the Grouch bangs his can with a spoon. I want to share with you one of my favorite rhyming stories. It's called What This Story Needs is a Pig in a Wig. What This Story Needs is a Pig in a Wig by Emma J. Verjean. What this story needs is a pig. We've got the pig. A pig in a wig. We've got the pig. I've got the wig. Should I give it to the pig? Boop. There you go, piggy. Let's get the pig in a wig and then we can start the story for real, right? Oh, good job. A pig in a wig on a boat. In a moat with a frog. A dog and a goat and a log. This story also needs a rat. A rat with a hat on a trunk. With a skunk in a house. With a mouse and a panda in a blouse. Hey, it's getting crowded in here, don't you think? Off of this boat before we all sink. What this story needs is a pig on a wig in a boat. Not a house with a mouse or a panda in a blouse. Get off. Not a rat with a hat or a skunk in a trunk. Not a frog, a dog, or a goat on a log. What the story needs is a pig in a wig, on a boat in a moat, having fun in the sun on her own. All alone. Is it fun to be a lone pig? Not so much. Hey, I made a mistake when I sent you away. Can you swim back so we can all play? What this story needs now is a bigger boat. The end. A pig in a wig. How much fun is that? And that story, right? How about a pig in a wig dancing a jig? How about a big pig in a wig dancing a jig, right? It's so silly. Rhymes are fun to hear and say. And how silly is a pig in a wig? Let's make one. You'll need a paper plate, a pink piece of paper, a pair of scissors, a stapler, a crayon, I have pink to match the ears, a marker, a glue stick, and some yarn. That's it. And of course, which we always bring together to the table when we make crafts, our imagination. So to get started, take your paper plate, cut off the curved end that sticks up, and you'll be left with a white disc that looks like this. Flip it over and see there's nothing on that side, and it's easier to color on the side that's not waxy. So what you're going to do is start off by drawing a face on your pig. So you want to give your pig a little nose. Easy. Pigs have circle noses, see? And some pig nostrils. And we'll give it 2 little eyes. 1, 2. Easy pig face. Now if you take your pink crayon, you can turn your white pig into a pink pig rather easily by coloring across like this. That's why it's easier to draw your nose on first before you make your piggy pink. Once your piggy's pink, flip it over to the back side of the plate, and you want to get ready for the ears. Take your pink paper, fold it in half. Go ahead and use your marker again and draw 1 ear. That's all you need. If you cut on the crease line, when you open it up, you'll have a fold line in the middle. Just cut it in half, and you've got yourself 2 big piggy ears. Recycle that scrap. Now make sure that you glue on the back side of the paper that you did not draw on. So look on the front and see where a piggy needs ears. 1, 2. That's what your glue stick's for. 1, 2. When you flip it over, your pig officially now has pig ears. So what's left? We have our pig face, but we are missing the wig, right? We need a pig in a wig. So that's what the yarn is for. If you take your yarn, and you're just going to get some off right like this. Oh, you can pull some off and you can wait to cut to when you're done. I think it's easier to cut it first. So give yourself a nice long piece depending on how much hair. And it can be any color yarn. I just happen to have this fun multicolored yarn. And you might need a grown-up to help you with this part, or even just a friend or a sibling. Just hold the size hair you want, and you're going to go back and forth like this, leaving a loop on each side. So see, back and forth, and kind of hold it while you're going. See what I'm doing? Kind of just looping it back and forth until all the piece of the yarn is used up. And you've got a nice little section of yarn like that. That's going to be the pig's wig. Now you need to secure it in the middle. So if you cut off an extra little piece of your yarn or string, you can tie it right in the middle. Okay, and then you will have something that looks like this. See, that was what I tied on with that blue piece right there. So now if you want to make it look more like hair, you're going to put your scissors through, and you might need a grown-up to help you with this too, and just trim those loops right like that. Just cut them. So now it's starting to look like real hair, right? And they make curly yarn, and they make spiky yarn. They make all kinds of fun yarn. Or you could even use string, whatever you have around the house. Shoelaces would work too. Not on good shoes though. Always ask before you do a craft with things around the house. Look at, now we've got ourselves a wig. So now the stapler. And once again, to attach your wig onto your pig, look at that, isn't that so silly? You've got a pig in a wig, don't you? And you could do if you did it longer, you can make it down the sides, you could braid it, you could have a ponytail, or you can make it shorter and have spiky hair. Whatever you want to do, it's your pig and your wig, right? So you want to use the stapler and just attach a couple of the pieces of yarn with the stapler to the pig. 1, And we'll do one on this side too. 2. And we have a pig in a wig. Little Bo Peep was counting sheep, but forgot what comes after 10. The Count cried, "It's clear, 11, my dear, and now let us count them again. Ah, ah, ah." You know, rhymes can be silly, and they can be so much fun, as we just had together. But maybe sometimes we're not in the mood for fun. Maybe we're having a bad day or a sad day, or maybe we've had an argument with someone we love, or maybe we're not getting our way one day, and that never feels good when you don't get your own way. Or maybe something new is happening in our life, and it can be a little bit scary. Well, songs can have rhymes in them too, and they can cheer us up when we're feeling blue. I have a song that I would love to share with you. It's filled with rhymes, and it has a great message too. When you're afraid, just take one thing at a time.
When things feel different because they're new, you feel jumbled up inside, it's true. You focus on the next right thing and all the good that it will bring. Change brings something new. It may not feel right to you. Take a breath, you will be fine. Think of one thing at a time. One thing at a time. A lot has changed for me and you, but there are things that still are true. We can say this from the heart. You are safe and you are smart. Change brings something new. It may not feel right to you. Take a breath, you will be fine. Think of one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Hey, this is my friend Grant, and he and I have been writing poems together, haven't we?
Yep.
Yep. So poems are filled with
Rhyming words.
rhyming words, and they're really fun to write.
Yep.
They sure are. Would you share a couple with our friends at home that you wrote?
Uh-huh.
Super.
This is a couplet poem, 2 lines that rhyme. Grant kicked soccer balls so far, it hit a yellow shiny star. This is a sing-queen, a 5-line poem. Giraffe, orange, yellow, grazing, eating, munching, my favorite animal, pet.
Hey, great job on those poems.
Thank you.
Were they fun to write?
Yep.
Yep. I loved how you wrote one about yourself.
Uh-huh.
And then your favorite pet. It's super fun to write ones about things that you know and love, right?
Uh-huh.
Great. Hey, would you share some now that somebody else wrote?
Sure.
I have this book of great nursery rhymes. How about it?
Okay.
Okay.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
Wow, can you believe how awesome Grant's rhyming poems were? You can write poems like that at your house too, and you can think of lots of rhyming words and become a great reader just like Grant. Every day is a new adventure to learn. Look how much we learned today about rhyming, didn't we, George? We started out learning about word families, and you said them all at home. Great job. And then we heard the story about the pig in the wig. How funny was that, right? And we made a great craft together. And if you want to learn how to make that craft, just go to WQLN.org, Homeroom, and you can find the directions. Well, I have one more poem to share with you before we say goodbye today. It's from Elmo giving us a good night message. Who doesn't like Elmo, right, George? Enjoy. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, Elmo wonders what you are. Far away up in the sky, glinting like a firefly, twinkle, twinkle in the air. Elmo waves at you up there. Before you head off to night-night, remember, every day is a new day to keep rhyming, keep reading, keep learning, and keep watching WQLN, where learning is always brought to life. See you later, alligator.